Cool kids, you're back again. All right, well, today we are going to do a little painting. I do like a good painting. Couple things. I've got these griffins up because we're going to be finishing this griffin and painting this griffin. And that's going to be fun. And I just wanted to show off some other griffins we've got. And Eva wanted to check them out. But today's painting will be these guys. You have seen these guys in other videos many times. And now we're finally going to paint them. And I'm just winging this one, guys. So they're both primed. This one's primed in the video I made how to do sun drop prime. This is you can check that video out. And this I did with a spray-on primer. And we'll be able to do a compare and contrast as to which method is superior. Now, both are probably problematic. Our first coat is going to actually not be a paint. It's going to be an ink. Violet ink from Game Ink, Vallejo Game Ink. And we're just going to see how this works out. I'm going to show you another model I painted using ink as the base coat. And just to give you an idea of what you can end up with. Okay, so the deep blue color right in the before the layering begins, you see it? That's all Vallejo ink. So, well, it could easily be done with a paint as well, but it's thin. It's nice and thin. And thin is fun. Doesn't get thinner than an ink, I don't think. Does it, Eva? Eva, what do you think? I'm grabbing your belly. I'm gonna get your belly. No? You don't want me to get your belly? Huh? You don't want me to get your belly? Do you get mad when I get your belly? Does that upset you? She gets pretty upset when you go for her belly. She's not quite as, how do I put this? I'm not going to say she's unfriendly. Let's just say that not just anybody can pet Eva. Only Daddy, and maybe if she's in a good mood, someone else. Maybe. You know, if the mood strikes her. Oh. And now she's out of here. She knows I'm talking about her. Am I telling all your secrets, Evie? Did you get your food? Oh, yes, you did. You are a happy camper. Eva likes her food, if you can't tell by looking at her. But she has vacated the premises. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to just hit everything with the violet. Let's see what. Now, when I say everything, I mean the segmented areas here. Yeah, the segmented areas. These protuberances in between the septums or whatever you want to call them, we're not going to hit them. Those areas are going to stay clear. We're going to do a different color for them, you know. But guys, with this kind of stuff, the grosser it looks, the more successful you were. You want it to look like a grimy worm, you know. I guess you could go cartoony fun with it, but you got a 3D model here. I say use the folds. Now these models, by the way, I probably should have mentioned this. These are from Peterson Games, and you know, you don't necessarily have to use Peterson game models for what they're meant for, right? These were extras I found on a website. I guess they broke open the packages, and oh, it was eBay, yeah. So I was like, oh, okay. And, you know, they weren't too bad. I think they were like $12 each or something. I don't remember. I bought them specifically to paint up as purple worms. And I grabbed this model to use for the Sundrop video because it was big. You could see the look that you get from the Sundrop Prime process. And like I said, that video was actually one of my more popular videos. So check it out. Now this is going to take quite a bit to cover these, so I'm going to pause it while we do that. Okay, and that's what that's going to look like. And we might do another coat. We'll see. But yeah, that's what that's going to look like. And then we'll go ahead and start on this model. And if I have any ink left, it'll be a miracle. And you see how that's going. This actually works out much better. It's more like glazing because I've already, right? Because this one was one color. This one actually has that Sundrop Prime on it, so it's got, you know, shades. All right, so let me cover that up. I mean, it's less than subtle, the difference here. You could almost... So, like, what we're going to have to do with that other model is we're going to have to dry brush it up. And this one, we may not have to do that. We might be already there. All right? See that? It's already got that kind of wormy goodness to it. Right out of the package. Fresh out of the package. Yeah, so, yeah, you know, Zenithal priming. It can be your friend. All right, so we got our first coat on both of our models. This is what we're working with, guys. All right. So what's next? Good question. I'm thinking we can get a nice color for the head. Maybe something a little lighter, a little more delicate. So what about purple worm? That could be a fun color to paint the head. Let's see how that works out. Remember, with these Army Painter paints, you do have to really shake up the bottle. And yeah. Let's do this, right, guys? Make sure you thin the paint out. We don't want overly thick paint, do we? And then we're gonna take our model and just give it a nice juicy coat of that purple worm. See how it works out? If we don't like it, we can always hit it with that Vallejo, right? You definitely see the difference. Yeah, we'll probably need 2 coats of that. And we'll go ahead and paint these. Yeah, it makes a big difference the way you prime your models. As you can see. Yeah, definitely makes a difference. Alright, and after our lovely head base coat, this is what we have, guys. Isn't that lovely? Might just add another coat to this model. It might need another one, but this model seems to be tracking very well. Much better than the non-Zenithal Prime model. And really, I hate to say it, but you could conceivably put this on the table right now as is, and it would work as a purple worm. But we're going to do so much more with this. Yeah, we're going to make this really pop. Let the happiness abound and all the joy, and just really make that maw magical. Maw. As far as the dirt, you know, let's see about painting that. For careful, we're already pretty close to where we want to be on that. The integral base is the base we'll be using. I'm not basing these models, so anyway, guys, that'll be a good first video. I like that. Do you guys like it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and this will begin a new series, a new fun-filled series called Painting the Purple Worm. Painting the purple worm. Painting the purple worm. Paint the purple worm. We'll paint the purple worm, and then we're gonna squirm. Anyway, I hope you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. We're gonna work on this base too when we do the Griffin video. Yeah, paint all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake, and like, share, subscribe, phone a friend if you enjoyed the content. Take care.